If it was wise, manly, and patriotic for us to establish a free government, it is equally wise to attend to the necessary means of its preservation. A little flattery will support a man through great fatigue. Peace is the best time for improvement and preparation of every kind. It is in peace that our commerce flourishes most, that taxes are most easily paid, and that the revenue is most productive. In no case can I permit myself to be a candidate of any party or yield myself to any party schemes. Economy, I consider, a virtue and should be practiced by all. There is certainly no way in which money can be laid out in the education of children. I hope some compromise will be entered into between the two-party slavery and anti-slavery, which will have the effect of allaying violent passions on both sides. The appointing power vested in the President imposes delicate and onerous duties. So far as it is possible to be informed, I shall make honesty, capacity, and fidelity indispensable prerequisites to the disposal of office, and the absence of either of these qualities shall be deemed sufficient cause for removal. I know enough of the family life of officers. I scarcely know my own children. Are they me? I have always done my duty. I am ready to die. My only regret is for the friends he leave behind me. If elected, I would not be the mere president of a party. I would endeavor to act independent of party domination, and should feel bound to administer the government untrammeled by party schemes. It would be judicious to act with magnanimity towards a prostrate foe. I will not say I would not serve if the good people were imprudent enough to elect me. Soldiers, I intend to stay here not only as long as a man remains, but as long as a piece of a man is left. The idea that I should become president seems to me too visionary to require a serious answer. It has never entered my head, nor is it likely to enter the head of any other person. For more than a quarter of a century on active duty, my house has been my tent and my home, the battlefield. I have no private purpose to accomplish, no party objectives to build up, no enemies to punish, nothing to serve but my country. In the discharge of duties, my God will be the Constitution, which I this day swear to preserve, protect, and defend. My life has been devoted to arms, yet I look upon war at all times and under all circumstances as a national calamity to be avoided if compatible with national honor. For more than half a century during which kingdoms and empires have fallen, this Union has stood unshaken. The patriots who formed it, they've long since descended to the grave, yet still it remains the proudest monument to their memory. In conclusion, I congratulate you, my fellow citizens, upon the high state of prosperity to which the goodness of divine providence has conducted our common country. As American freemen, We cannot but sympathize in all efforts to extend the blessings of civil and political liberty. But at the same time, we are warned by the admonitions of history and the voice of our own beloved Washington to abstain from entangling alliance with foreign nations. In all disputes between conflicting governments, it is our interest not less than our duty to remain strictly neutral. As to the Constitution and the Union, I have taken an oath to support the one, and I cannot do so without preserving the other, unless I commit perjury, which I certainly don't intend to do. We must cherish the Constitution to the last. I have never yet exercised the privilege of voting, but had I been called upon at the last presidential election to do so, I should most certainly have cast my vote for Mr. Clay. I cannot, in any case, permit myself to be brought before the people exclusively by any of the political parties that now so unfortunately divide our country as their candidate for office. Never judge a stranger by his clothes. My wife was as much of a soldier as I was. I did not expect to encounter what has beset me since my elevation to the presidency. God knows I have endeavored to fulfill what I considered to be an honest duty. But I have been mistaken. My motives have been misconstrued, and my feelings grossly betrayed. My duty to the Army and to the Republic whose battles we were waging forbade me assuming a position of seeming hostility to any portion of the brave men under my command.